and our wireless networks.
That's
the choice in this election. I'm running so that we can reduce our deficit in a responsible way by $4 trillion. Doing it in a balanced, responsible way. The way it was done before. I put forward a detailed plan. It'll cut spending, and there's some programs that don't work. We can eliminate that money. Strengthen programs like Medicare for the long haul. Reform our tax code so that the wealthiest Americans pay a little bit more, just like they did when Bill Clinton was president.
How you doing?
Just like they did when our economy created 23 million new jobs.
Listening to Barack Obama.
I mean, think about it. We created 23 million new jobs.
Listen a little bit here. Let's listen to Barack.
Budget surplus in history. And, by the way, we produced a lot of millionaires, too. There's no contradiction here. And there are plenty of patriotic, successful Americans, a lot of business leaders, a lot of folks who'd be willing to make this contribution again if they were asked to help pay down the deficit. And they saw it as part of a responsible, balanced plan. This is about choices. I don't believe that giving millionaires and billionaires a $250,000 tax cut is going to do more for our future than hiring transformative teachers or providing financial aid to the children of middle-class families.
And that's just part of Barack Obama's platform on, he did a couple of pitches on Friday, too, about, where this country really is. And I got an opportunity to watch a little C-SPAN this morning, and they did an overview on the Obama headquarters and Re-elect Obama headquarters and Obama for America headquarters. And, just watching those people scurry around and try to get it together, and there's so many people, and it wasn't just a room full of angry white men. There were women, Latinos. I don't know if anybody was gay or whatever, but it's just amazing to see all those similarities deal with the differences between Barack Obama and Mitt Romney. And what I mean by similarities is those groups, those clusters of people who know darn well they got to get off their ass and vote. If you have not registered to vote and you are not prepared to cast your vote, whether you're voting for Mitt Romney or Barack Obama, you're missing out on a connection with this country. And I strongly suggest that you get out and register and vote. Now, the Republicans don't like when a lot of people are registered and ready to vote, because it's been statistically proven that the more people because there are more people than there's 99 is more higher than 1%. So the Republican Party doesn't like when the turnout is so high, and when the turnout is so big, they can't stand it. And our job is to make sure that we are showing up to vote, that we're casting those ballots, that we're showing up to vote. Let's listen in a little bit more to Barack Obama. Hold on. Oh, I think he's done talking. Is Barack done talking? Let me see. It just makes sense to be a part of a grand bargain when it comes to politics in this country, rather than a dogmatic, one-size-fits-all controlling illusion of BS. And one of the reasons why I love Barack Obama is because he's always been open to dialogue with some of these people that don't even like him. He's always tried to have an open mind toward what could happen if we got together. Let's listen to some more Barack. Here we go.
You can decide whether or not we go back to the days when you could be kicked out of the United States military just because of who you are and who you love. You can decide whether or not it's time to stop denying citizenship to responsible young people just because they're the children of undocumented workers. who've been growing up with our kids and want to contribute to this country. It's going to be up to you whether we continue seeing these elections where multi-million-dollar donations, one person writing a $10 million check, whether that speaks louder than the voices of ordinary citizens. It's all up to you. This is going to be a close election. And from now until November, the other side will spend more money than at any time in American history. And almost all of it will be on ads that tell you the economy's bad, it's all Obama's fault, he can't fix it because he thinks government's always the answer, because he doesn't have the experience of making a lot of money in the private sector, or because he's in over his head, or because he thinks everything's just fine. You know, that's what the scary voices in the ads will tell you over and over and over again. That's what Mitt Romney will say. That's what the Republicans in Congress will say. And I give them credit. They have a lot of message discipline. They just repeat over and over and over again the same thing. Doesn't matter if